They say that teaching is one of the most noble professions in the world, principally because it shapes lives. When I first joined SMIT, the very first day, the very first year, there were many questions, many unanswered fear, anxiety um, around the future. And then you meet teachers such as TGS Murthy. There are teachers who teach, there are teachers who inspire. And TGS was definitely the latter. Inspirational leadership, inspiring students, connecting with them and allowing them to thrive are what characterized his vivacious presence in general. And he had a commanding presence. He was strict, he was firm, but he was fair. While there is definitely a lot of sadness around his passing and his peaceful passing, I must say that the mere uh, death of the body doesn't really mean that someone like TGS Murthy ever dies. He lives on, he transcends time, and people like him continue to live in the memories of their students. I'm privileged to have been one of them.
TGS Murthy was one of the pioneer teachers of SMIT, just like we were the pioneer batch. I think it dates back to 96/97, where we, this bunch, landed in SMIT, running away from all our failures back in our native, possibly our life, and trying to find our new independence and freedom. And there he was, right, with his principles, trying to establish an institute based on those principles and ideologies, and not a single day possibly passed that those ideologies and principles collided with ours, at least mine. I don't remember a day passed in SMIT in the first year or so when I did not fight with him. There were several reasons for that, but amidst all this chaos, we connected at a very soulful thing, and that was music. Music was my passion, and so was his, I think, and he was immaculate in it. I still remember his favorite song, Ramaya Vastavaya, and we performed in so many occasions. He was also instrumental in coining the name of our band, Moksha. He called me the sentimental fool, and almost we ended up having the same name for our band. I did not have the privilege to study under him because he was in a different department, but I remember one incident very vividly. I used to teach this programming language called C to my juniors and some of my fellow mates. And they used to pay me just out of courtesy. He called me one day to his cabin and asked me, why do I charge that? I did not have any answer. He said, that's morally not correct. Stop charging money or asking money from your batchmates. I will start paying you. I did not charge or I did not take money from my batchmates since then, and neither did he pay me, but that had a profound impact on me since then. The respect I had for him had grown manifold after that. I think a soul like TGS Murthy will always be in the hearts of the first batch of SMIT and the second batch because we connected at a different level. I personally always tried to connect with him after I left SMIT, but possibly at that time I couldn't. I miss him and I really regret I couldn't connect with him. We all share the same passion and we all share the same grief that he is no more with us, but he will always be in our hearts and he will always stay young, fresh, and musical as always. May his soul rest in peace, and we all miss you, TGS.
1997, the year Manipal Institute of Technology Sikkim embarked on its journey just 5 miles from the beautiful city of Gangtok. Without a doubt, it has been the fondest memory of my life. Traveling 23 years down memory lane, a bunch of freshers, a new campus, and there was you, sir, Professor TGS Murthy, welcoming us to the new world. Although youth and rebellious blood didn't quite go hand in hand with many rules of the college, but it was you who has inculcated mannerism, discipline, professionalism, shaping us to face the challenges of the future. Being in Electronics and Communication department, I had the privilege to be your student. You used to take one of the most complex subject, electromagnetic waves. The memories of your impromptu lectures, you writing those long formulas on the blackboard, are still fresh in my mind. I can still recollect you writing those equations on the blackboard, and then as soon as the bell rang, you just threw the chalk on the table and leave the class, leaving the formula incomplete. And maybe after a couple of days later, you would come back for your next class and start from exactly where you left the other day. If we had missed your previous class, there was no way we could understand what was going on. Perhaps that was your way of teaching us never miss classes. The inspiration, this enthusiasm, the excitement to publish our first magazine, or to organize the first college fest, or to form our first music band came from you. We would run to you to decide on the name of the first college magazine, whether we call it Zeitgeist or Erudite. We have come a long way since then. But it's the strong foundation that you have built for us, helped us shape our careers. You will continue to be a part of our lives, deeply embedded in our fondest memories. Rest in peace.
It was a loss to me when I came to know from a Facebook post that our first team of SMITs, Dr. TGS Facebook. His tenure with us was just 1.5 years. But within this small tenure, he has shown his mark as a person, and he is a kind of person who motivates us and make us a man from the boys. Most of us went to this institute from our school days, and we were pampered by our parents, and he gave a right kind of buffering in between our professionalism and the studentship. Apart from that, he is an excellent teacher, he is an excellent human being. And it is not the loss of Dr. TGS Murthy is not only the loss of the family, it's a loss of the whole Manipal. Just few years back when TGS Murthy left, then all of a sudden a rumor came that TGS Murthy is again coming back. We had a great sense of relations. Again, our institute will be full of joy with our academic and the cultural activity. My interaction with TGS Murthy rather short. At the time when he joined, there were the issues of the ICT. The first question I asked him, sir, when we are going to get the SDF? And it is in a little agitated mode. He pulled me down and said, don't worry you consider on your study, that's my job, I will look after it. and kind of assurance he gave me on that face, from that instinct. I was uh, I was very much fond of him for every difficult activity. As you know that I lost my father in between. I required to come back. When I went back, he tried to support me in every possible way, being a steam disciplinarian also. He tried to support me in every possible way to come out from this difficulty. To the great soul, no word of condolence is enough. But as a student, whatever I am today, I think that that credit also goes to me. I sincerely share my sorrow and grief with the family, especially Dipti and Madam TGS Murthy. What else? A great loss to us.
On a gloomy day in August 1997, when I was drudging up that muddy road leading to this huge edifice tucked in the corner of a beautiful mountain, I had no idea what I was heading to. Thanks to the lack of internet penetration, I had little knowledge about engineering. Next day, early morning at 8, there was this introductory session with a group of teachers. And there he was, TGS Murthy, leading the teachers, the dean of our college. What a charismatic leader he was. Well, the first thing that you would see when you meet him is his queer sense of fashion. A tie with a collared t-shirt. But as you start to interact, you'd get to know the man, the natural leader, his unwavering voice, reflecting his stoic and resolute self, his impeccable discernment skills, the natural leadership. Well, he was there for just a year and a half with us, but those were the formative years, with a lot of challenges. And as we negotiated through those years of challenges, he instilled a character within us, a never say die attitude. With his passing, we've lost a visionary leader and inspiration. But I'm sure he will continue to live within us through the values that he has imparted, and that will transcend time. Rest in peace, sir.